Hey, howdy, hey everybody, Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very important video. We're going to talk about what you need to do for the next update, the Alice in Wonderland update. We don't officially know when the release date is going to be, but they have been releasing a lot of teasers, and I suspect that the update is going to come out on April 23rd. So we have about 2 weeks, and I wanted to get this video out a little bit earlier because this update's going to play out a little differently. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. But first, I also want to do our usual giveaway. Every time a new update comes out, I want to try and give back to the community. So I'm going to do another giveaway just like the Aladdin giveaway, where I am giving away to six members a $10 gift card on the platform of your choice. You know, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, whatever you play on. You could potentially win one of these cards. Now, YouTube, of course, isn't a part of this giveaway or anything like that. It's strictly for me. You don't have to subscribe or anything, but I definitely would appreciate it. The link to that will be in the description of this video and pinned down below. It's completely free to enter. There are a couple options to enter as well. You just log in and then follow what it says on the website, and you're good to go. This will run until the 21st of April, so you have like 9 or 10 days. Now, for the other major thing, I want to give you guys a community challenge, okay? So we're at 58,000 subscribers. I'm going to set a goal. If we can hit 60,000 subscribers here on the channel by the end of April, I will stream every single day in the month of May. So we're just 2,000 subscribers off. I will stream all 31 days in May. No breaks, at least once a day for at least 2 hours a day. All right, so I know it's a big challenge. It's definitely an ambitious one, but you can definitely help us out. If you look down there, double check, make sure you are subscribed. I would really appreciate it. And also, we are actually about to surpass the official Dreamlight Valley channel, which is actually mind-blowing. I never thought, you know, when we first started this channel, we would ever come anywhere close to where we are now. So I seriously got to thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope we can reach the goal. Now, let's jump right into the video. All right, so up first, one of the most important things you need to know, and why I'm putting it here at number 1, is you need to decide if you want the seasonal bundle. So go over here to your shop, go down to Moonstones, and if you haven't purchased it yet, there is a bundle here that is like $30 here in the US. It comes with a exclusive outfit, which is the strawberry dress. And that is the only way you can get this in the game. This is the second seasonal bundle that they've ever done. And if you read at the bottom, it says it's going to be only available during the duration of this season. So it's about to end. It's about to leave the shop potentially forever. We don't know if they will ever bring these seasonal items into the premium shop to purchase with Moonstones. I seriously doubt it, since it was like an incentive to spend real money. But you never know what's going to happen in a couple years. But as of right now, this is the only way that you'll be able to get this. Once it's gone, limited time. And then we don't know if we're actually going to be getting another seasonal bundle. So this is actually tip number 2. I recommend not buying any Moonstones yet until the update drops, in case they release another seasonal bundle, a completely new one. You didn't just spend $30 or $50 on Moonstones and then have to go and do it again if you want the exclusive outfit. So yeah, if you've already bought the seasonal thing, or you're thinking about getting some Moonstones, I would hold out until the update actually drops to see if we get one. Now, they did put a space in between the seasonal drops. We had one during the Jungle Getaway, the Timon and Pumbaa update, and then we didn't get one during the Sally update, and then we got one during the Aladdin update. So I don't know if they're going to space them out every other one, or if we're about to get another one to drop. So yeah, I would definitely hold out on your Moonstones. Now, tip number 3 is also one of the most important ones. Save your Dreamlight and start farming up Dreamlight. It looks like the next update, the Alice realm, or the Alice update, is going to be a realm. So it could potentially be either this door here or this one here. Now, we finally made our way to the top floor with the Aladdin update, and we wasn't sure how much Dreamlight it was going to be, and it was 15,000. So that seems to be the cap. So I would at least farm up 15,000 so you can access this realm. And you're also going to need some more Dreamlight for any other surprises. They've been adding a lot of features in the game that are requiring some Dreamlight, kind of like Tiana's slow cooker. Some of the stuff in the star path, like the task, is requiring us to do that. A lot of the event stuff, like the St. Patrick's Day thing, you know, crafting the gold like rainbow cauldrons required us to use some Dreamlight. And we're about to get a new item in the game that could potentially use Dreamlight as well. As some of you may know, we're getting a new thing here. So they had shared off that we are getting this new like contraption, this new table that looks like it's going to allow us to break down crafted items like furniture pieces and stuff. And I have a feeling it's probably going to take some Dreamlight, some magic to actually make this like work. I mean, that is the currency that they use for, you know, Tiana's slow cooker and some of the other stuff in the game. It would make sense that you actually had to do that. Now, that's not confirmed, but just in case, you want to have some extra Dreamlight to be able to use this. And now I know the first thing I'm going to use it for is to get back all of my stone from the last Star Paths quest where we had to go and craft 2 pools. I mean, it took like 600 stone. Hopefully we get like 100% of what we put into it and get it back. I really hope we don't like recycle and deconstruct these items down into like 75% of the resources gained. I don't know. Also, this thing has me very curious. I know some players have tons and tons of like, say, time bending manuals or other manuals. I wonder if those things are going to, you know, they're going to allow us to break those down and get all of the Dreamlight back for that, because that would be kind of crazy and would definitely be a way to get tons of resources back. Dreamlight is just really hard to come by. You have to pretty much do the exact same thing over and over, which is the Dreamlight duty. So this is an interesting bench, and I would definitely farm up some extra Dreamlight for that. Now, speaking of the Star Path, it ends literally in just a few days. So we have 5 days. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to be down to 4 days. You have until reset to finish this. As you see, a lot of the tasks near the end are like several days. So for example, give a beast and his beauty their favorite gift. This one takes me 3 days. Same with give favorite gifts to villagers wearing glasses. This Daisy Boutique one takes 3. Serve 15 customers and Chez Remy is going to take you a while. So make sure you finish this. You are going to have a week after it ends to actually go over here and claim all of these rewards. And then don't forget about the bonus rewards here as well. I'm almost finished with mine. I'm going to make sure I get mine finished. And we also have the Eggstravaganza that is about to end. It ends right before the next update on April 22nd. So make sure you complete your duties here, craft as much stuff as you want, go and get all the eggs that you need to. And the next tip is to grind up as many moonstones as you can. Go find your moonstone chest. There are going to be tons of premium shop items added to the game. Make sure you do your dream snap, even if you don't feel like doing like a full build, at least submit something. I know a lot of you are busy. A lot of you know, have full-time jobs, lots of responsibilities at home. You know, you got your families to take care of and all that. But try to spend at least, you know, 15 minutes, 30 minutes out of the week to do something. You know, you could go to like reuse builds, which is awesome. Last week was like a spring dream snap, and this one is kind of like a spring dream snap as well. So when we come across like these kind of themes, just make sure you take a picture, submit your dream snap, go somewhere beautiful in your valley and submit it, because you're going to need some moonstones. Even if it's just 1,200 or 1,500 moonstones, that's usually enough to purchase at least one item out of the premium shop. And then it's almost May. You know what that means? Kids are about to be out of school, so you may have less time to actually play Dreamlight Valley. So you may need to do some prep for the Star Path now, because you might not have time later. So with that prep, you could go ahead and do stuff like dig up a bunch of memory orbs. When you have that task pop up, you can go over here and collect them. If you get any memory orbs to drops, leave them for now. You know, leave them for the update. If you need to be able to farm up memory orbs as quick as possible, you can actually farm them up by cooking and store them in a chest if you would like as well. To do this, you just need to go into one of your empty rooms, and I suggest using the Vizier's alchemy table here because it seems to be the fastest. And then you can just start farming up orbs this way. You can go and just do crackers if you want, you know, if that's something you have tons of resources for. And you can just hit autofill, and boom, we got that was the luckiest thing ever. We got a memory to drop, so you can sit here and just do this really quickly and try and get as many memories as you can. And then when you are done, you just go into furniture mode, and we're going to hit reset room. It'll show you at the left over here. and it'll pick up the memory orbs and put them in your pocket. You can then take them, like I have this one here, stored in a chest. You can drop it back down if you want, and then you can go and pick this up again. Same thing, hit this little button right here, and then boom, picks it up. So you can actually store some memories, and you can also use them for decorating your future dream snaps. But remember, you can only pick them up if you do it on a floating island, because you can reset floating islands. Some more star path prep. You are going to need to do lots of mining and things like that. You can go and farm up some elixirs. You could, if you have the resources, craft and get as many shiny gifts as you can, whether it's through trading or whatever. Just make sure whoever you are trading with, you know them, and you're not at risk of, like, you know, doing a treasure valley with someone you definitely don't know where the resources came from. But getting shiny gifts is going to be great, because this item right here gives you the most amount of friendship XP. So this will actually help you level up Alice. Well, if we do get Alice, but Cheshire Cat and the other character that we're going to end up getting. And then, of course, you can stop getting your night thorns if you want. You can pick them up for a while, like another week or so, but then you may want to slow down on picking those up in case we do get the uproot. That challenge is not really that difficult anymore. Plus, you can go over to Eternity Isle if you own it, pick up Splinters of Fate. So pretty much just keep in mind of all the Star Path tasks that we had with this last one. You may encounter them on the next one, and you can save yourself some time by prepping for it now. Now, it's no secret that the next DLC is revolving around Alice in Wonderland, obviously, and Ever After over here in Storybook Vale is going to be so useful for so many upcoming dream snaps. Now, I don't believe you have to have this biome or it's going to give you a clear advantage or anything like that. Dream snaps is all about being creative and stuff, but you could think about whether you want to pick up Storybook Vale and progress, so you do have this background aesthetic, not only for dream snaps, but also just for decorating with the new furniture items. We're going to get tons of friendship items, tons of like premium shop items that are going to fit very well in this biome. And I think it's going to be really enjoyable to decorate over here. As you see, I have not decorated, but now that I have some items, it's going to encourage me to decorate over here a little bit more. Now, you could also wait and skip this update if you do plan on getting Storybook Vale and see if it's going to go on sale. It is actually currently on sale, but only on one platform. If you go over to the official Dreamlight Valley website, and I am not sponsored at all or telling you what you should buy, I'm just saying that this is on sale. It's not often I've actually seen Storybook Vale on sale. But yeah, you can click on like expansions here. You can see it's on PlayStation. The Storybook Vale Magical Edition is on sale. I don't know if it's going to go on sale on other platforms soon. Maybe. It looks like the Enchanted Edition is down to $55, which is saving you 30%. And with the Enchanted Edition, you get 18,000 Moonstones. You get the other companions. You also get Storybook Vale dress, all that good stuff. The manor, you get access to the base game and both of the expansions, so it pretty much comes with everything. And then the Magical Edition is on sale as well. It's down to just $37 when it was usually $50, so you're saving 25% on that. And it's going to be on sale until the 24th of April, so you actually have a very long time. And it comes with 10,000 Moonstones, some of the extra stuff, and also comes with a Storybook Vale expansion. Now, another tip is to start decorating now, or get an idea of how you want to decorate, and maybe set up something for the house. We could potentially get like a cottage for Alice if she does come to the game. Maybe something Queen of Hearts vibe, maybe something Cheshire Cat vibe. You can go ahead and start decorating. That's what I did with the Aladdin update. As you see my plaza here, I fully decorated with Aladdin, like Agrabah vibes. And unfortunately, I am going to have to destroy this because I decided like every update, I'm going to style my plaza with the theme. So this will take you guys last look at my beautiful Agrabah plaza, because I am tearing it down probably either tonight or tomorrow, sometime this week, and I'm going to start decorating. I do have like a little Alice area that I had here from a while ago, probably well over a year and a half ago. So you can also set up your own Mad Hatter tea party table here. Here's some inspiration, some ideas. There's probably better ones out there by now, but I made this a very, very long time ago. Got some food, some cakes, different chairs, some whimsical items. Now, hopefully these items will come back in the premium shop. I know some of you have really been wanting like this piece or the hedges. I have a feeling like they about have to. And then, of course, you can start decorating with the Curious Labyrinth if you have this piece here. Vanellope's house actually looks pretty good over here, along with the sweet house. And then, of course, all the new items we're about to get. So yeah, start thinking about where you want to plop her house down. And of course, you're going to want to start prepping by getting lots of gold, getting lots of money, because every update, they bring lots of new Scrooge items and also the premium shop items. If you want to buy duplicates, they cost so much money. So I would get on that money grind if you haven't already. Pumpkin farms are still in. You could set up a floating island and just farm pumpkins for days. If you have lots of manuals, like time bending manuals, you can turn multiple villagers into time benders or into characters with the mining attribute, and it's actually going to increase how much you actually get. And most importantly, just don't stress over the update. I know I went over a lot of tips and a lot of things you can do, but remember, this video is only if you want to do this stuff. If you like to be that player that likes to be ahead of the game, you know, always play this game at your own pace. Oh, you know, no matter what the people around you are doing or saying or how they're playing, always play this game how you want. You can take it slow. I've actually been taking the update slow myself on this last one. I haven't even finished my star path, and I'm a content creator for this game because I like to enjoy the update. But if you want to speed through stuff and have your star path done within, you know, the first 3 days, you could definitely do that as well. And I believe these tips are going to help you out. But that is it for the video. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any tips or any comments or anything, let us know down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to read through them. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.